Hello, and welcome back to Pravi's Wheelhouse. We are, once again, playing some Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. I have no email, so that's fine. Now, we're heading out to do some more quests. Let's check the old journal. Or, nope, the log. Alright, there we are. I successfully protected the Masquerade. I've eased Mercurio's pain. Alright, spiritual release. I have discovered a journal in the ocean house. According to its contents, a jealous husband murdered his wife and family because of a locket. The murderous ghost of the husband means to keep her trapped there forever with him. She seems to be trying to help you find a way to free her. I retrieved a pendant. Bring it to Therese as payment to convince her to call off her feud with Tong. Nox is being stalked by an Asian vampire. Mercurio has told you about the warehouse. I need to get to Tong. E is interested in the thinned blood and the carnival of death and the region's riddle. Okay, so I'm going to aim. I'm going to try and get through, see if I can't do the thinned blood quest here. I don't know about the hunted hunter, but I'm going to try and get these two, the spiritual release and the ghost haunts at midnight, done as well. Let's check my sheet. I only have 2 experience, so that's fine. We won't worry about that too much right now. So we'll get back out of there. And out we will go. Do 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 do. Down, down, down. Out we go. Oop. Nothing here. Nothing there. Onward and outward. Okay. So, I think, because there's part of the Thinned Blood quest that ends up bringing me back into the asylum for a bit. So, let's go into the diner here, because I know what's in here. Boop. In we go. In we go. Alright. Old lady there I can talk to. You can run down the diner. There's a phone back here. Nothing too terrible. Nothing too interesting. But this guy's kind of interesting. Now, listen very carefully when I go and start up this talk. You guys should hear some strange whispering going on. Alright? Here we go.
Something I can help you with.
Let's see. The night is as cold as a woman wrong. Greetings, what do you think of the lady by the sea? I am no longer here. Greetings.
I don't see how that's any business of yours.
You guys hear that? He was talking, and over him there was this weird whispery sound. Now this only happens with the Malkavians when you play that. You start getting these weird whispers in your head. I don't see how that's any business of yours. Dark and heavy your burden.
Goodbye, then.
And he just tells you to leave. There's not really much sense in talking to him again, because he doesn't say anything worth talking about. Let's go talk to her. Talk to the old lady.
What'll it be, honey?
What'll it be, she says. That's Doris. Uh, in the air, spoiled scent. On the floor, rodent pellets. You sell filth here? I see a pale girl in my mind. Have you seen the pale girl too? I will do that one.
Is that a trick question?
Surely you have seen the blood drinkers quaffing the crimson mead? Do the pale girls play here? Thin blood, do you know these words? Child of the surf and his beauty, have you seen this couple before? We're gonna go thin blood. Thin blood, do you know these words?
Thin blood. Sounds familiar. Is that one of those tropical diseases?
Oh no, that didn't work. From where did the words thin blood enter your brain? We'll try child of the surf and his beauty.
Let me think. Oh yeah, About 4 dozen a week.
4 dozen a week, really. From where did the words thin blood enter your brain?
I know I've heard that before.
The pale, pretty flower girl muttered them, perhaps.
Oh, that girl. Nice girl. First decent human being I've seen in here for years. Not like all the junkies and crazies I normally see. Yeah, I remember her. Yeah, weird. She left a tip, but she didn't order a thing. Yeah, she looked so hungry, too. Just sat there all night with a full glass of water in front of her, talking about this and that. She seemed lonely, a little scared, so I let her stay in the booth until we closed. She left some stuff here. You seem to know her. Why don't you give it back to her if you run into her?
But the flower girl is so close. Ah, she cannot come, so I will deliver them. Yes, our paths may cross. Yay! And I gained some stuff. I gained Lily's key, looks like a car key, a girl's photo, a bail bond. A bail bond? Well. Okay, let's have a look at the quest log here. Alright. Lily's belongings, a photo, a key, and a bail bond. A bail bond, it says. Just like I was saying, imagine that. So we go out of here. Check the inventory. The photo of the young woman here. Oh, there we go. Look at that. She got the tie-dye shirt on, taken down at the thing there. The message on the back says Santa Monica, August 3rd, Lily. And then we've got, that's the pendant that I picked up. Uh, Bail bond. Kilpatrick bail bonds. Receipt for a bail bond. The bail bond was for one Rolf Toten. Well, interesting. Rolf Toten. Let's go check that out. So over to the bail bonds place. Doo. Down past the crazy end of the world guy here. Doo. Arthur Kilpatrick's A and B Kilpatrick's bail bonds, 24 hours. So we'll go in here, kick the door down.
You're up way past your bedtime, aren't you? Hope you've slipped into something comfortable. I know I have. If you're new to town or just new to this whole radio
Okay, I'm shutting the radio off.
listen.
As much as I would like to. Let's talk to this dude, because he has a quest for us.
Welcome to Kilpatrick 24-hour bail bonds. My name's Arthur Kilpatrick. How can I help you?
Yeah. Are you the keymaster?
Huh? Oh, I see what you're yapping about. Yeah, I guess you could call it that. Keymaster, huh? Might be worth trying. Arthur Kilpatrick, the Santa Monica Keymaster. Yeah, I don't know. It sounds kind of like a bad horror movie.
Just a bit. Do you alone hold the keys?
I gotta have a few other bondsmen to keep the place open 24 hours, plus a bounty hunter. I pull the graveyard shift because that's when all the crazy shit happens in Santa Monica.
Oh, really? Well, is the Lady of the Sea so diseased? Hunting bounties sounds exciting. We'll try the second one.
You betcha. I used to do some bounty hunting back in the day. Takes a good solid set of brass balls. Pardon the expression, missy, but it takes balls to be a good bounty hunter.
Ah. Does your hunter have good balls of brass? My brain feels like a big brass bingo chip. Farewell. Some strange things with the Malgavians. We'll go number 1 here.
Yep, damn good. His name's Carson, and he's great at what he does when he wants to do it. I can't seem to find him now, though. He's pissing me off, to be honest. I need him to go find someone.
Oh, maybe you need to find a different set of brass balls.
Well, I don't feel right cutting Carson loose just yet. We go way back. I knew his father, too. Tell you what, since I'm stuck here, why don't you go look for him? Just real quick. I'll pay you for your time.
I will happily hunt the hunting one.
Great, great. I suppose the first place you should look is his apartment in Santa Monica Suites. Apartment 1, I think it is. Maybe you'll find something there to let you know where he's got himself to. Here's a key card. That'll let you in.
Ah, thank you. I'll bring him back, my jolly little jailbreaker. Now, since I'm here, you hear the phone ringing, but that's okay. We can go here to the computer, the Kilpatrick's crime computer. All right. So now, as you can see here, this is one of the things that they do in this game. There's a few times you have to go to computers and find something on it by searching menus or hacking into it. Now this one here, now we got something from a Rolf, I believe his name was. So we will check in NR menu. Here we go. Um, B. Nilsson, O. Olson, no Rolf there. Okay, let's check the other menus. SZ, R. Toten, Rolf Toten, that's what it was. Okay, so we'll do that one. TOTEN, comma, R. Questlog updated. Bond written. Immigration. Bond amount 15,000. Type of bond collateral. Car red. Lightning Bird 77. CA plate number GUYCONI. Note. Go back to Germania, pal. We don't take the euro in these parts. Yeah. That's kind of the way this particular thing is. And they've got other things you can see as well, like Valentine. I wonder if this is what I think it is. Battery. Bond amount 5,000. No, she's got a rep for beating the snot out of the locals. I always kind of wonder if that is supposed to be Ivy Valentine. A. Schmidt, R. Silvers. Let's try this one. AF. Bomb, Bremer Camp, V. Crum, M. Durbin. Let's try GM, see what's in that. Grady, A. Kramer, M. Mateo, C. Moore. Nobody that I can really see here just yet. So that's fine there. Alrighty. So we'll head back out. Now, remember it said the guy had a red 77 Thunderbird as collateral with the license plate of Guy Coney. Well, if we run over here into the parking garage, there are a number of cars. So we go looking for a car. There's a red VW bus. But, oh, what's this? And if we zoom in, Guy Coney. Look at that. We can pop that trunk. Aha, what do we have in here? There's a tire iron, which I think we already have. Do we have one of those? Let's check. Yes, we do. So if you didn't have a tire iron before now, you could find one here. So we'll just get out of the inventory screen here. Exit. We'll grab that diary. Ow. Stop trying to close on me. And I got an experience point. I found Lily's journal. Let's have a look here. Diary. Nope. Ocean House. No, that's this one. Met a guy at the asylum. He's so beautiful. Oh my god. His name is Rolf, and he's from Germany. European men are just so classy compared to boring California boys. He asked to see me tomorrow night. I wonder if he's rich. He looks rich. I'm going to go shopping tomorrow and pick up something that won't make me look like a big fat pig. Can't wait to see him. That was 4:30:02. Then 5:21:02. I think it's getting serious. Yeah. I think he's getting serious with Rolf. He told me he wanted to give me something very special next week. If it's what I think it is, it's about damn time. I thought Europeans were supposed to be less uptight about this sort of thing. 6:06:02. I woke up at 8 p.m. today. That would be strange in itself, except I don't remember going to sleep last night. In fact, I don't remember anything since last Saturday night when Rolf was over. 6:10:02. I woke up late again. I haven't eaten anything in 4 days. I don't know what's wrong with me. 6:11:02. Rolf came over last night. He said the reason I hadn't eaten anything was because I needed blood. He said it was all I could eat now, and I wouldn't feel hungry anymore if I drank some. He had a bag of it from the local blood bank. I tried to refuse, but I couldn't. What's happening to me? 7:26:02. Rolf said he's going to have to leave soon. He said people are trying to force him out of the country. He didn't say anything about taking me with him. 8:22:02. I had to bail Rolf out of jail today. He was arrested because his visa expired. He looked frightened. I'm afraid he's going to leave. 12:07:02. I haven't heard from Rolf since the night I bailed him out. I don't know what to do. I thought he cared about me. Why did he do this to me? 4:15:03. I talked with this guy I met in the Surfside until 5 this morning. When I told him I had to go, I felt like Cinderella. He seemed like a prince. Aww. 4:16:03. I met that guy from Surfside again. He has no idea what I am. 4:24:03. I brought E, the guy from Surfside, back to my apartment last night. He said he's going back to Australia in a few days, now that the tournament's coming to an end. I don't want him to leave. I've never felt this way about someone before, not even Rolf. 4:25:03. E kissed me last night, and I couldn't stop myself from biting into his neck. But I drank too much, and I gave him my blood to save him. When I explained it all to him, he said he never wanted to see me again. What have I done? 5:08:03. I haven't been able to feed since that night with E. I'm afraid of what will happen. I remember Rolf brought blood from the blood bank. Maybe if I sneak in, I can grab a few bags and get out before anyone catches me. Oh ho! We have a clue. To the blood bank. Do. She went to the blood bank. So you follow the clues, and hopefully you end up doing something nice. There's the medical clinic. We'll run down here to the back. Blood bank downstairs. So we'll head in and sneak on down. Now I might spend that XP I have. Boop, 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 boop. Because you head down here, let's see, character sheet, I have 3 XP. Where's my persuasion? My persuasion is charisma or scholarship. I can boost my scholarship for 3, and that boosts my research as well. So we're going to do that. Accept. Alright, so we go here to this particular one here. Let's get a close-up look. Employee of the Month, Santa Monica Blood Bank, Vandal, and that's this fellow here, behind the particular window. Now he's an interesting sort. I believe this is actually Rob Paulson doing the voice acting for this guy. It sounds kind of like him, but I'm not 100% sure.
You next up for the needle? Hmm? Your donation could save a life, you know. Oh, but isn't it a little late for altruism? I don't think you're here to give blood at all. I don't buy it, Betty. I bet you're here to take blood. Am I right?
Your tongue makes strange garbled noises. Does the Pope wear a funny hat? Yeah, we're gonna go with number 2.
Right down to business. None of this pretend I don't drink blood shit. Very refreshing to find a decisive customer. I respect that. So, what'll it be?
I need to enter this bloody fortress.
Employees only. Them's the rules of the queen bitch herself.
Oh dear. Now here we go here. I have a persuasion. The Dark Daughter has given me her blessing. I have a seduction. Let me in. I'll do the same for you, my luscious little ghoulie. The door remains closed, ghoul. Which royal dog do you speak of? Now I'm going to try the persuasion one just to get in. See if it works.
She did, huh? Queen bitch told me never to let anyone back there. I remember her repeating it over and over in that cold, pretentious voice of hers.
Contact your majesty and face the truth. The Dark Daughter will not be happy with your meddlings.
Now serving number 75. Number 75.
Oh, it didn't work. Now I'll try to seduce him.
I don't do dead chicks.
Oh no. Throw open this gate.
Now serving number 75.
Ah.
Number 70.
is not over, Bloodkeeper. I am gone. See, so you can try and talk your way in, or you can try and pick the lock here. I wonder if this will work. Oh god, lock picking skill below 9. Okay, maybe I can get in this one. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Below difficulty 3. Okay, so this one is a little bit better. So I'll use a little bit of a blood buff here. And then we should be able to get through. Alright. And H. There we go. Alright. So that gets us in here. Now then we need to look around. Anything interesting here? Who's this guy?
Who are you? What are you doing back here?
My reasons are solid and secret.
Oh, you here for the special sauce?
Yes, and how special it is.
Okay, stupid question, Phil. She's in the freezer. Today's code is... Think, Phil. It's, moon landing, 1969.
Oh, just like the summer. Farewell. I've never done that before. Usually I just find the code somewhere else. It's written down somewhere too. But you get different, like, yeah, here it is. You hack it. Ow. Stupid door. So yeah, you can hack the, quote-unquote hack the Gibson. Now, what's in here? Is this somewhere? Aha, yes. I forgot about that. So we'll just, go down here. Is this it? Whoa. Aha, yes. Go in here. First things first. We're gonna grab that. And toss it up there. Aha! Santa Monica Blood Bank, 1969. Enter. Secret passage. What? Okay. So we can open this up. And there she is. Hooked up to a chair and being drained of blood. That's not very nice. We're gonna help Lily out here.
Hunger. I need it. A drop of it on my tongue, sliding down my throat. The hot flash in my brain lighting up my body. I can smell it everywhere. Blood.
Well, a lost little sickling flower.
Let me go. It's painful, like I'm going to die. It's calling. Never felt like this before. Let me go. I can smell it. I have to have it.
Well, she's pretty dry. I will free you from this fox's den, little flower. Okay, here we go.
Huh? What? Oh.
You don't look well at all. Oh, sweet mother of God!
Oh, no! And she's chomping down at the bit. God, that looks weird. That particular angle just looked really weird with her. Maybe it's just my character.
It's never been so satisfying.
Well.
I drank until I heard his heart stop and I was sucking on a dry, dead artery. It was euphoric. But I've killed him. I've never killed anyone before. What happened? What came over me?
Oh, you wore the mask of the beast.
Beast? What is that? Why couldn't I stop myself? Why did it feel so right?
You are not the darkness you wear.
I tried to steal some blood. I heard they sold it. I was hungry, and I can't hunt in town. They caught me, and I was trapped. Thought I'd never escape, but I killed a man. I have to get out of here.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. Are you the beautiful sickling flower?
Flower? My name's Lily, if that's what you mean.
Mm-hmm. You are the flower of he that comes before F and G.
E? You know E? How do you know E?
You and he are connected by strands of thin blood.
I tried to tell E about his condition, but he was so furious at me for what I'd made him into, he wouldn't listen. A thin blood, from what I've been told, is a vampire whose blood is weaker than most.
Mm-hmm. Continue weaving the tale.
Rolf, my sire, told me some vampires consider thin bloods a bad omen and want them destroyed. Rolf wasn't a thin blood, and apparently I am. I don't know why. Rolf abandoned me. His group wouldn't take me in. They said I was a liability. He left me with so many questions. And I did the same thing to E, but I didn't want to leave E. He forced me out of his life. I should go. I have to get out of here. Maybe out of the city. Soon.
Seek out your thin-blooded lover.
E doesn't hate me anymore?
He misses your dark bloomings.
I'll go see him. Thank you.
The path is treacherous, as is love.
Oh, about tonight, what I did? Please, don't tell E. It's not my fault. I couldn't control it. I've never done anything like this before. I'm no killer.
The secret dies here between us. Farewell. I'll be nice. Now, I'm not controlling my character. Uh-oh. That could be a problem. I seem to be stuck. There we go.
Why'd you have to go and let that bitch out? There's one less Phil in the world now. Why'd you have to let her go and eat him, huh? Now I'll never get to do in that bastard myself. Well, you know what? No blood for you. No more!
Oh, no. Now, now this here is interesting. See, I can use dementation on him and get him laughing, and he'll forget what just happened. I can try and seduce him, but seducing didn't work the last time. Blood from the little flower is blood I cannot drink. And then there's, perhaps I can write the next act in this little blood drama. Let's try a little seducing just to see. I doubt it would work.
Start breathing, you corpse. I already fell for that act once, and that's how I came to end up here. Her blood frees me and binds me. I'm eternally hers, slave to the bitch goddess.
Oh dear. Gold is often the cause of a sweet amnesia. Let's try that one.
Fair? How fair?
Uh, 100 little pieces of gold paper, perhaps? No. Forget I said anything. I don't need your blood. So now he's gone, which is fine, but I can talk to him again, and I think get that open. Nope, that's in here. Ah, yes, this one. And now that, see, this one was like super high, but because I opened it from the other side. Now let's try talking to him again.
Blood don't grow on trees.
Here we are, yes. I will return with a new little flower to plant in your pot.
Oh no, wouldn't like that, queen bitch. Queen bitch would say no.
Okay.
Blood don't grow on trees.
Okay. 2.
Now serving number 26?
Number 26. 26.
Yeah, he's a little creepy. Go talk to E. Alright, now that that's done, had to do a little bit of a restart there. Onward and outward we go. Got a little caught up on the scenery because it was walking itself and couldn't really do that. Let me check that log again. Okay, I can go talk to E. That'll be a little bit later. Now I can go... Yeah, I'm gonna go and... Oh, wait. Durr. I'm an idiot. Driver's license. Virgil Crumb. Yeah. I should have done this when I was there before. So back to Arthur Kilpatrick's. Because, yeah, there was a crumb in the database that he had. And that would have told me something. I should have done that before I went down into the blood bank. For a reason which will become apparent all too soon. I was hoping to try and do things a little bit efficiently here. There we go. Crumb, :V. There we go. Bond written. 2 counts, public disturbance, drunken nudity, bond amount 5,000, type of bond, cash paid in full. Notes, local. Void. Subject's corpse identified, being held at medical clinic morgue. Authorities not ifying, not identifying, next of kin. So we can quit now that I know he's at the morgue, which is downstairs in the hospital. Which, because I was down there, I could have gotten 2 things done at once. But because you have to trigger that event there in Kilpatrick's bail bonds before you can trigger an event down here, yeah, it just ended up working out that way. So we'll go back down here briefly and take care of that. Such is the life of an RPG if you don't know what you're doing. You're always caught running around. And we'll head back in here. Into the laundry room. Why the laundry room? Well, because of this. Aha. See, they had this here. So you can go the morgue. We'll crack that open. Well, hello there. Hey, he's got like 1 red eye and 1 gold eye. Alright, what do we got here? Let's give this a shot. Can I lockpick that? Lockpicking below lock difficulty. Okay. Lock difficulty of 3. Blood buff. Now we can get in that. Aha! What do we got here? A silver ring. I'll take that. And a Foxy Boxes. Foxy Boxes key. Okay. So that's done. Found clues relating to the Asian vampire. And I can shut that door. And go in here. And do a little hacking. Cadavers. A password. Let's try hacking. COWBELL. Cowbell. Needs more cowbell. Oh, there we go. Look at that. A Bobo G, Perry D, Jane Doe. Let's check all of them. Why not? Just for some amusement. A Bobo G. Wound suggests subject was beaten to death with a baseball bat. See, that's a little nod to Double Dragon, because Abobo. Crumb, Virgil. Subject died from heart veil, personal items in storage B. Perry D. Subject apparently choked to death on ham and or cheese. Jane Doe. Subject apparently died of indeterminate causes. Note, subject's body contained only 1 pint of blood. Foul play suspected. And what's this Falls D? D Falls? Severely beaten to death. Something about the way this one looked made me want to lock it in the freezer. Some interesting stuff happening there. But nothing really terribly interesting in that particular one. But we can go up the stairs here. Up the stairs here. And unlock these doors from the backside. But you'll see here, Malcolm's office key. So if you can get in downstairs, you can grab the key to Malcolm's office without having to unlock it yourself. One of those interesting things. I'll just head out the front. Actually, I wonder if Heather's still in here. Nope. She's gone. The little girl I saved there with blood should find me later on. Alright, let's check the old journal. You found a key card to something called Foxy Boxes in the morgue while looking for anything belonging to Virgil Crumb, the man on the license Knox gave you. This will hopefully help me locate Knox's Asian vampire. Let's go deal with the Asian vampire. But first, we're going to need to pop in here, see if there's any anything that I can get from Death Dealer Trip.
Thanks for coming back. What you need?
I need some
Here's what we got today.
good for golds. I'm gonna sell this. There you go. I don't think there's anything else. No. That needs 4 for melee combat requirement. That needs melee 4. That needs melee 3. Okay. So I can't really do much else with that. Check the old character sheet. My melee is only at 2. But I could boost that up with either strength or melee. Strength would go to 4, and it would increase my melee and my unarmed. Melee will only increase my melee. Or melee. Yeah. I'm going to just increase this for now. That way I can... because that's the one I have equipped. And that's the one that will do me the best good. The best good, listen to me. The best good. That is Brawl Requirement 1. Damage Potential, Lethality. Damage Potential 14, Melee Combat 3, Feat Adjustment, Base Damage. Yep. That'll do. Alright. But I need some blood. I need to feed. Nobody's coming down. Hello. Nom nom. Nom nom. Nom nom. Alright. Oh no! Oh no, a Masquerade violation. That's not good. Hopefully the cops won't be after me. Oh, that's who saw me. The prostitute lady. Oh dear. Alright, I'm gonna jump on this guy. Not for long. There we go. And we're back at full blood again. Yay! Alright, Foxy Boxes. What is this? Megahertz computing. That's not what I need to do. Where's Foxy Boxes? There's Foxy Boxes. Well, I got a key card for this. So in we go. Graph out of date. Rebuilding. Poke my head in here. Coffee shop. Let's go poke my head. Oh, what's this? A computer. Reports. What do we have here? So we'll go 10/12/04. My initial observations of the city indicate that the Canaanites here are both scattered and unorganized. There are 3 individuals of note, but they seem to be involved in some sort of dispute. I shall continue to watch and listen. Interesting. Next, we'll go 10/18/04. These Canaanites are a curious and fragile race. They waste the gift of their immortality on petty schemes and fleshly gain. We will have little problem making this city our own. Well, definitely got some evil going on there. It seems that my presence here has been noted by one of the Canaanites, a Nosferatu, I believe they are called. He has entrusted the responsibility of my surveillance to a bumbling mortal fool. I have begun to follow this so-called spy, a small, amusing respite from my usual duties. 10/23/04. It seems that I have drawn the attention of a newcomer, an agent of the prince. I know very little about this individual, but they seem much more resourceful than most Canaanites I have observed. I will prepare myself in the event that our paths cross. 10/24/04. Oops. Need to type it in right. The agent of whom I spoke before has discovered the corpse of Virgil Crumb. An altercation seems imminent. If I do not survive, let my last report state that Santa Monica is ripe for the taking. You will find little resistance if we come here in force. Well, that's not very nice. Okay. So before I go in, because this is going to be a battle, I'm going to save my game. Just in case I don't make it out alive. So we're going to go save game. Save game on the Matilda. Save game. Okay. Done like dinner. Here we go. Now I hope I can do this. Blood buff, that's what I want. Alright. And there he is. Aya. Whoa. That's not good. Uh-oh. I need to do a little bit of nom nom. Come on. There we go. Whew, that was close. And his sword is floating in midair. Can I get that? No, I wanted that sword. Okay. Well, he's dead. I wonder if I can go up that ladder. I can. Okay. But there's nothing really here. So that's done. So let's check the old... No, not that. The log. Destroyed the Asian vampire. Knox will be relieved when I tell him, so I can finally go and talk to Knox. Who's in the asylum, but I've also got to go into the asylum and talk to somebody else as well. So let's go do that. Because we got a few things to talk to people here about. Dome. Alright.
Yo, girl, you do that thing yet?
I totally did. The Life Eater has enjoyed his last meal.
Oh, thank God! Oh, man! Yes! That thing was hounding me like every night. Look, still haven't heard anything from Bertram. Sorry, okay? I'll still let him know, but for now, I have no way to repay you.
The Life Eater was a thing of death and shadows.
Bertram said it's like a vampire, but different, you know? It's
Yeah.
like what they have in China instead of vampires. It's possible coming to California for some reason, I don't know.
I don't need to know about boomsticks, because I've already got that. Don't take any brass nickels, little golden ghoul. Farewell. Alright. Let's see if I can't get a little blood from her. I can seduce her. I'm hard enough. Since I walked in here, I haven't been able to take my eyes off you. I wish that I was a better painter. Yeah. I wish I was a better painter so I could capture your face for the ages. I have something I want to tell you. Come closer. Okay. There we go. That'll be good. There we are. So that's done. Now, I don't know if I can do her yet. And by that I mean, your image has been burning holes in my mind.
I don't know. I'm not usually into girls.
But I'm so into you. Come here, let me tell you a dark little secret. Oh, I can. Interesting. There we go. And I'm all full. Nice. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go upstairs. There we are. Onward and upward. Yeah, the lady that was upstairs, I don't think I triggered the quest with Vandal. Because you can trigger a quest to send her to replace Lily at the blood bank. Oh look, it's Jeanette instead of Therese.
How odd. I was just having naughty thoughts about you.
Really?
You made quite an impression earlier. Did you come up just to cheer lonely little me?
All of my cells are intoxicated with you, White Mistress. I seek the Dark Daughter, she of Obsidian. We'll do number 3.
Really?
Do I often pogo stick through your thoughts wearing nothing but a smile? Be honest. Or don't.
You haunt. You haunt my dark dreams. But what deeds do I do in your own? Yes.
What all swayed kittens do. On hands and knees you lap up the milk of me. And we purr, kitten, like dragonflies buzzing around frog bellies.
Well, your words make me blood crazy and feverish, lost in a remembered life lust.
So, Therese told me you might be back with something for her. Do you have it with you?
Your sister only receives this treasure. Now, if you give it to her, that will fail one of the quests. You don't want to do that. So you always want to pick the one that says no, even though she's going to get a little bit, tantrumy. Your sister only receives this treasure.
I'm not just some silly doll, you know.
Aww.
All my life, my sister's made me out to be a joke. She told you I was an embarrassment, didn't she? That I couldn't tie my shoes, let alone hold on to something for her. Is that it?
See, I seek not to harm your heart. Take this little offering. You stole the words from my head. Hold on to the knowledge that you mean nothing to me. What? No, I don't want to say that. I can't give her it.
She's always belittling me. She's the smart one. She's the favorite. She's the successful one. Well, that's not fair. I'm not a fool. This club's success is just as much my doing as it is hers.
Mm-hmm. Your sobbing's driving me crazy. Crazier. Take it and be silent. These pathetic warblings fallen on dead ears. My heart is open, but your hand will not contain your desire. Number 4.
Do you understand what it's like to have your own flesh and blood ripping you apart on a daily basis for 2 lifetimes? Can you?
Nope. Spectacular tantrum. The child gets the toy. I can take no more of this. Accept this and stop your wailings. Forgiveness, white daughter, but this is for the other only.
Fine. You hold on to it.
Wow.
Since you were so willing to brave that big spooky place for my darling sister, how about doing a teensy tiny favor for little troubled me?
Quest experience rewarded. Nice. What deed do you propose? The girlish charade annoys me. Speak true. I do nothing more for the daughters of Janus. What deed could I do to amuse the rainy day child? What deed do you propose?
Do you know Gallery Noir down the street?
Yep.
I happen to know there's a charity event being organized there. Lots of influential Santa Monicans slithering in for token appearances. But there's one thing they don't know. The whole event's been set up by a kindred trying to establish their own power clique in our city. And we can't let that happen, can we? So I need some brilliant young upstart to spoil the milk.
Really? What dastardly deed? For you I would face the flame at noontime.
I promise this won't take long. Take this knife. Give the paintings in the gallery a good slashing. Don't get caught, and don't turn it into a massacre. And steal the charity box, would you? Buy yourself something velvet.
Well, slashing is now my existence. Yes.
I'm sure Therese will be thrilled to honor your agreement when you get back. But in the meantime, get to the museum and ruin those paintings. Then pay me a visit. I want to hear all about it. Hurry up. I can only amuse myself for so long.
Yes. I will think of you only as I slash these spatterings. Number 2.
Oh, and there was something about the paintings. What was it? I can't remember. Oh well, have fun tackling.
I will. Oh, let's check my inventory. Did she give me a knife? Oh, I've only got the one. So if you didn't have a knife before then, you'd have one now. Okay, back down we go. Now I'll check upstairs real quick, see if she's back in her normal self. Probably. I might be able to send her, maybe. Oh, come on. Really? That's unfortunate. Okay, here we go.
Hey, you!
Perhaps I will return with news of underground galas. Farewell.
It's all fun.
Okay. Alright, that's fine. I'll have to check back with Vandal, maybe. When I go to get some blood. Alright, Gallery Noir. Let's check my character sheet. Oh, I got 3 more experience. Not quite enough yet. Alright, first things first. Before I do go check that out. Boot-doo-doo-doo. We'll run this way. Run this way. Run this way. There's Gallery Noir. So we'll go in here. That's number 3. Number 1. Here we go. Open the door. What's all in here? What do we got here? Money clip?
Check. Is this thing recording? God, I hate these things. Anyway, the McGee case is getting weirder all the time. I found where he's been hiding and I saw some really creepy stuff down there. There was no sign of McGee. I'm gonna follow up on another lead I got too. I updated the files on the computer. This is Carson signing off. Man, that sounds stupid.
No. Where'd that disappear to now? Okay. Oh, what's over here? Tattoo parlor key. I don't think I can get in that. I think that's way too high. Oh yeah, that's difficulty 8 for lockpicking. Alright, what do we got over here? Imalia. Picture of a very beautiful woman. There's a money clip there. I thought for sure I saw something here that I could pick up. I must have been mistaken. But he said on the message he updated the files on the computer. Let's check that out. McGee. A password. Now I could use the hacking feat, but I think it's Amalia. So let's try that. IMALIA. Ta-da! Password accepted. See, if you look around your surroundings, you can find passwords hidden in plain sight. Location. McGee is hiding in the tattoo parlor in Santa Monica. Key. Don't forget the key to the tattoo parlor. It's on top of the TV. Thanks. So we'll quit that. Check the old character sheet. 4 XP. So I don't know if I should boost my... that costs 8 to boost. So I ain't boosting that. Strength is unarmed melee. Dexterity is lockpicking and sneaking. Stamina is soak. So if I boost this up, that gives me more strength. That's what I'm going to do. I need some more strength in here. Alright. So let's go check the tattoo parlor. I will get to Gallery Noir, but I want to save that for a bit. The tattoo parlor is this way. Here we go. Into the tattoo parlor we go. You hear that? There's a ringing. There's the phone. Pick it up.
Hello? Might I speak with Mr. McGee?
Mr. McGee? No. Can you solve the mystery of missing McGee?
Well, I'm not sure. I had an appointment with him a few days ago, but he never seemed to show up. Do you know when he'll return?
Report about this rendezvous.
Well, Mr. McGee was going to be doing some modeling for me. Medical reference for the work that I do here in the studio. It's a shame, really. The proposition would have been quite lucrative for him.
Ah. Perhaps I could pose for this peep show.
Why, yes, that sounds delightful. Perhaps you could come down to my studio and we can sort out the details.
Where is your lair of lenses?
I'm at the end of Main Street, small basement studio. The sign says Gimbel's Prosthetics. Just ring the buzzer and I'll let you in.
Alrighty. I look forward to buzzing your basement.
Very good. And might I say that you have the most colourful way of saying things. Very interesting dissection of the language. Well, anyway, speak with you soon.
I colour the world with hues of my madness. Farewell. So hang up the phone. Have a look around. Look at this. Quick cash for modeling. Gimbel's Prosthetics. Pictures on the wall. See, I could shoot that and it would explode. Because it's just like the other thing. But I'm not going to do that. We're going to go up in the stairs. And we're going to go see Gimbel. Because that's going to be a battle and that's an easy one. I think it's going to be a little bit harder for the what happens in the gallery. Hint, hint. Alright, end of Main Street. End of Main Street. Oh, this way. Let's check the old inventory for a brief second here. The baseball bat requires melee 4. And I have melee 4. The knife requires melee 4 and has a greater lethality. We're going to equip that. Yes. I got me a knife. There we are. Gimbel's Prosthetics. Alright. Let's go buzz.
Yes? May I help you?
Only if you have a straitjacket. Which of my personalities are you asking? Fate often answers with silence. Ah, the Limb Lord!
Oh, right. I'll buzz you in.
No two buzzes are the same. In we enter. There he is.
Hello! Welcome to Gimbel's Prosthetics and Medical Supplies. You're here for the modeling job? Good. You seem to have rather well-developed limbs, if you don't mind me saying so.
Tell me your name, Limb Lord.
Oh, yes, forgive me. My name is Gimbel. Stanley Gimbel. But, dear, let us dispense with formalities.
Okay.
You can call me Stan.
Stan! I've the limbs and you the lenses. Tell me of your life, Limb Lord.
Me? Oh, I'm just trying to make things a little easier for those who find themselves disadvantaged. Giving a helping hand, you might say. A leg up. Bloody clever, that one.
Oh yes, quite. Laughter is a freshly cut vein. Now to pose for some pictures. And what of your own lopped off limb? Let's ask him about that.
Oh, you mean the arm. Yes, that's an interesting story, if you've got the time for one.
Tell me of your life, Limb Lord. Now let's just get right to it. I have the limbs and you the lenses.
Aha! An eager participant. Very good. Just give me a few moments to get my equipment ready, and then come on in and we'll get started.
Yes. Carnival of Death. We got another one here. See, it says a few minutes. We don't have to. Now this is rather interesting. I like the way this is done. See, you're out here. And you hear the music. And as soon as you walk in, it stops. Amputees must wait up front. And as you can see, there's like limbs and mannequins stuck all around here. I mean, it's a creepy place. Gimbal written backwards on those boxes. You can't get in there, sadly. Come around here. Oh, look, a blood pack in the fridge. Really, that's weird. A blood pack in the fridge. And he's got a camera set up. And then you come down here and you're like, what's going on, man? That's some weird shit. Oh, look at all this. Bunch of tools. Bloody sinks. Gimbal, what are you doing down here? Oh, wow, that's, yeah. Gimbal. Gimbal. And he's in here. So I'm going to save just in case. Save early and save often, as I always say. Okay, good enough.
Huh? Oh, hey, help! You gotta get me out of here, man. This guy's a freaking nut job.
Who, Gimbal?
Who, Gimbal? Yeah, Gimbal. That guy's been taking pieces off of me and McGee over here for the last 3 days. He's crazy, man. Freaking crazy.
Where is the key to this curious cage? Hey, Gimbal. Time to die. And we open up the door.
Thanks, man. You're a lifesaver. I wasn't sure I was gonna make it. I'm telling you, I've been on some weird cases, but this one takes the cake.
Yeah. Here's Johnny.
Ha ha ha, that's funny. Cut it with the Carson jokes, will ya? In case you didn't notice, this ain't exactly the Tonight Show down here.
Kilpatrick the Keymaster sent me.
He did? Oh man, that's solid. I owe that guy big. I hope I can figure out a way to get him back for this.
He has more bounties for you to hunt.
What? Oh no, man. No, not for me anymore. Look at my hand. Gimbal took my trigger finger for a trophy. I'm all through with this business. I hate to leave Arthur in a lurch, but that's just the way it is.
I shall tell him this troubling truth. Farewell. Beep. So he runs off. Gimbal's pretty dead. And a severed arm. I have gained a severed arm. I don't know if there's anything in here. Whoops. Anything around here? Don't think so. Bunch of clothes, nightstand, a bed. Alright, we're gonna go to first person mode for this. Pardon me. But Gimbal's now dead. That's taken care of. And we can get out of this creepy place. Pardon me, just one moment. Alrighty. And we're back with sound. Okay, what's my character sheet say? Only 1 XP. Explosive beginning, thin blood. I could go talk to E and go talk to Arthur. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, ML log. First we're gonna go and talk to Arthur. Because he's got another job for me. You always got to be careful. Do. Hey, Arth.
Hey there, what can I do you for?
I found the hunter, but he not come back to hunt bounties.
What? Ain't coming back? What do you mean he ain't coming back?
He ain't coming back. His itchy finger is a crazy trophy.
Man, that's a tough one. Bounty hunter ain't no good without his trigger finger. Well, hell, that really leaves me in hot water, boy. Gonna cost old Arthur real good.
Mm-hmm. Has fate left you a losing hand?
I got this guy with a sheet a mile long, put in on 3 warrants. His girlfriend put up for the bond, and now he missed the court date. I can't get in touch with either of them. Want a job?
Perhaps my personalities are talking it over.
Well, it won't be much of a job since you ain't licensed and all, but until I can get me another bounty hunter, I need you to find out if this guy skipped town or what.
You want to see if he still casts a shadow on the Lady of the Sea?
Yeah, no body attachment or nothing. Just find out if he's here or where he went. I'll pay you. Deal?
No bounties will be safe from me. Tonight I go on the hunt.
Great, all right. The guy's name is Mike Durbin. Goes by the name Muddy. His girlfriend put up for his bond. She lives over there above Tripp's pawn shop. Her name is Marion Murrieta, but I haven't been able to get in touch with her.
Okay. What dark footprints has he left in Sherwood's murk?
Well, he was brought up on manslaughter charges years back, but he got acquitted. Since then, he's been in and out for this and that. Small-time stuff, mostly.
Why are you wanting his bounty?
Most recently, he was brought in as part of a big case on stolen auto parts. It's this big chop shop thing that's going on in Santa Monica. Been in the paper.
Okay, I will go to the place of bonds.
That's right. Marianne Murrieta, in them crappy places above the pawn shop. Find out where the hell Muddy is, where is he going, whatever. But be careful. You're not licensed, and if anything bad goes down, I don't know you. You hear me?
I hear you. You owe me gold for finding the brass-balled hunter.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Here you are.
Yeah, sorry about that. Many thanks, my jello junkie.
All right, come back when you get...
All right, I will wander until the words wiggle into my wigwam. Farewell. Until the words wiggle into my wigwam. Yeah, Malkavians are crazy people. I love them. Alrighty. So, now, I'll swing by and talk to E. Get some XP for finishing off that quest. How many blood... I think maybe I'll... Nah. Here we go. I'm going to sneak down this way briefly. See if I can't trigger that quest. Because I might be able to. It is entirely possible. If I can't trigger it, then I have missed my chance.
Blood don't grow on trees.
I will return with a new flower to plant in your pot. Nope.
Blood don't grow on trees.
Let's try this one.
What were we laughing about?
The price of the red nectar you were about to sell me. Ta-da! So I'm gonna buy another blood pack here.
Oh no, wouldn't like that, Queen bitch. Queen bitch would say.
Need a fix?
Yeah, and it just goes into that, so... apparently I cannot send her down here. I missed my chance. Which is kind of sad. I must not have had enough persuasion. But that's okay. Now I'm going to see about talking to the people down by the beach and earning me some interesting things there. The beach access. This is where I need to go. Do. And down. And down. Yay!
Hi.
How was your thin-blooded reunion?
This life's been hard on him. Both of us. But he forgives me. We're leaving soon. I have some family with a place out in the middle of nowhere in Oregon. It should be okay for us to stay out there, as long as we're together.
Aww. Luck to the letter and the flower. Bye, Lily. Alright, let's go talk to E.
Brought my Lily back. She told me all about what happened. I don't know why you held this, but your blood's worth bottling. I'll never let her go again. Thank you.
Aww. Yay, XP. Keep your flower pinned next to your heart.
We're gonna be getting out of LA soon. Too dangerous here. Rosa told us something big's about to happen, and I don't want to be here when the jack comes out of the box. Take that for what you will.
Alright. He has already exited his box, but has not yet scared his children. I am gone. I look forward to the Jack's entrance. Death walks among us all, sickling. We'll look forward to number 1, yes. He has already exited his box. Alright, now we're gonna go talk to this guy, Mr. Gullible.
Do you know who the head vampire is?
The head vampire? He walks among us, playing his ancient game.
Huh? You mean he's around here? Where? And what game is he playing? I really need to find him.
Why do you seek the Dark Father?
If the head vampire dies, we all become human again, right?
Now this is where this is where I'm a mean person. You need only the holy stake.
Okay, but first I had another question. How about blood transfusions? If I get a full blood transfusion, I can become human again, right?
You can transfuse the blood of a one-horned horse.
Unicorn blood?
We are walking myths.
I'll buy it. I'm gonna go get some money. Come back in a little while.
Okay. And then talk to this fellow.
Evening.
Your blood runs red on the fairway. Why? You sound like a hemophiliac lawnmower. Oh, that's mean.
Murder. No, I wasn't here when it happened.
Yes. Where you were will come full circle. I'm gone. Okay. And we'll talk to Rosa.
You had me. No, you are going to China.
Yes, the future may take me where you see.
Why is he smiling? The father. Is it the father behind him?
I see the Dark Father, and the one who stands in front of him.
You chased it for the one at the top of the city. On the sea. Oh, on the ground. You found it in the crypt. It's open. It's open. Oh God, run!
Yes, the tomb will light up the night sky.
I'm sorry. Sometimes I see nothing. Disregard what I say.
You see things clearly that for me are blurred in a colorful haze.
One hand moves the pieces of the game. The winner keeps his hand on the pawn.
Yes, the pawn will finish the game.
I don't know what I'm saying. Forget what I say.
A blood carnival begins tonight, do you see?
Murder. Yes, the killer is dead. He moves soon and travels to the heart of the Angeles, to the home of the stars, and then returns fulfilled and empty once again.
Interesting. The vision is blurry, even for one as blurred as myself.
I don't know what I'm saying. Forget what I say.
Okay, I will forget what you say. Let's see if this guy has my money.
You have any of those items you mentioned?
He does. Haha. I have the holy stake if you've got the blessed $100.
Yeah, here you go. Now where can I find the head vampire?
Now I can send him to LaCroix, to Nines, or Hail to the Chief. The President is a bloodsucker. We're gonna send him to the President.
You won't have to live like this anymore. I'm going to kill the head vampire.
Oh no! I forgot to give him the, I shouldn't have gave him that. You're supposed to give him the unicorn blood first. You can sell him just normal blood and get a bunch of money for it. Oh well. I messed that up. That happens. But more blood for me. Alright. So now... now we're going to go back. See now. Only 3 XP. Now what all do I have to do? Let's check the old log. I can go do that one first. Yes. Alright. So I'm going to go do Murrieta's first. Up above the pawn shop. And then I'll hit Gallery Noir. Besides, while I'm there, I can check on my email. Doom, chicka, doom. Now there's Murrieta's place, but because I have the skill to let me see this, I can grab a spare key, which just opens the door. Oh, what's this? Peepin', a voyeur field guide. Let's check in here. What's this? Peepin's just not for lonely, perverted losers anymore. In fact, at least 3 psychologists say it's a healthy form of sexual expression. Every good voyeur needs to develop a sneaking game. Get used to crouching and evenly distributing the weight as you walk. Stick to the shadows and behind cover. You'll be taping titties in no time. All right. We're gonna increase our stealth skill with that. And then we're gonna listen to Elvis here.
Hey, Mayor, it's Mike. Look, I gotta head downtown for a few days, maybe longer. If Reno calls, tell him to meet me down there. We got something to discuss, apparently. I'll be at Milton's place in the Skyline Lofts 2A. Sorry, baby. I'll explain everything later.
Well, thank you. Well, thank you very much. Uh-huh. So yes, that's done. And I'll check my email. Nothing there. Let's turn on the TV for a minute.
A derelict ship found floating 10 miles off the Los Angeles coast earlier this morning was towed into the port of Los Angeles a few hours ago. The ship was spotted around midnight by fishermen who contacted the Coast Guard after their attempts to hail the ship proved futile. Coast Guard officials are releasing very little information right now, but have identified the vessel as the Elizabeth Dane. No word as of yet as to the whereabouts of the crew, though the Coast Guard are asking any ships that had contact with the Elizabeth Dane to assist them in their search. We'll have more on this story as it breaks. A massive gelatinous creature...
That's enough of that. The Elizabeth Dane, that's a ship we're going to be becoming familiar with in the future. We have a quest there. Alrighty. So now that that's done, we'll putter our way off to the gallery. Once I finish the gallery quest here, that's going to be the last part of it. This fellow. Yeah.
Hey, hold on a minute there. I'm afraid you're committing a 351. That's trespassing on private property. I'm gonna have to ask that you vacate the premises immediately, or I'm afraid I'll be forced to radio this in.
Aww. So we've got a seduction. Your mind will shatter on the hollowness of your life. That is a dementation, which is not very nice. Your blood runs sweet with jelly pastries. I will stand here all night. Speak to your radio. I'm going to seduce him. Come on, let's have some fun. Why don't you put me in those handcuffs?
Well, Missy, that's just a natural response that people have to someone in my kind of position. Risk, prestige, authority. It's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it.
Yes. These words make me feel alive.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how often I hear that in this line of work. It's the uniform, Women just can't get over the uniform.
It's so true. The chocolate stains are like medals of honor. That is so bad.
Well, unfortunately, if I continue to engage you in conversation, it's a violation of Code 613.
You should hook up for a cruller after I get off my shift. I'll be your donut shop. Whisper your order in my ear. That's enough. And because he's all dazed and confused, we're just going to use that to get in. Okay. Here we go. Cain meets Lilith. Cain slays Abel. Cain spurns Lilith. Cain cursed by God. Okay. So I need to slash the paintings. And steal the money. So we're gonna go Cain. Aw, I lost some humanity. But that's okay because I have lots of humanity. So I'll slash this one. slash that one. Slash this one. And I'm going to save the game right now. Because if I don't, I could die. What? What is this madness? There we go. Well, that was done. Quite handily, I might add. Aha! Quest complete. So put that away. Ooh, I'm at 7. Okay. Let's see. What can I do here? Manipulation is haggle. Appearance 8 is seduction. Charisma is persuasion. Let's look at persuasion. Scholarship has to go up. Seduction is appearance and subterfuge. So that cost me 6 to get my persuasion up another dot. I don't know. Jump in the bale. All right, let's run out here. Let's run out here and quickly run over to Arthur Kilpatrick's bail bonds. Wherever that is. That's over this way. That's over this way. Whoop. 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 So we're gonna run over here and do that real quick. Now you see over there on the right, I've got that yellow bit. That's because that blood guardian was doing like ag damage to me. Not nice, not nice. Well, Arthur?
Hey there, hot stuff.
Hot stuff? I have some dirt on Muddy.
So what'd you find out about Muddy?
A galaxy far, far away.
Alright then. I'll have to call in some bounty hunters to help me find Muddy and a couple of other jumpers. Thanks for all your help.
Sure thing. Thank me in the pictures of presidents.
Oh, right. Sorry about that. Here you are.
I am no longer here.
See you around then. If you ever find yourself or a loved one locked up, please call.
Your neck is as red as the luscious liquid. Farewell. Yes, I just called him a redneck. Alright, so that's done. Now, even though Arthur has cut you loose, maybe you can get some money for finding him. So that's still there, but that won't happen until I hit downtown. I still need spiritual release, and the ghost hunts at midnight. Yes. I completed Slasher Piece. You slash the paintings in the museum for Jeanette, possibly making some kind of statement in the process. So that part is all done. But I got 8 now. That will do that. Intelligence will only get my Intimidate up. And Research, which is good. This gives me 6 for Persuasion. And 6 for Seduction. Persuasion. Charisma, can I do that one? That's 8 for Persuasion. I'm just going to do 6 here for a scholarship. Increase my persuasion to 5. And I was going to call it quits after I did that, but I'm going to go and finish off the Jeanette stuff first, because it's kind of fun. So we'll go right upstairs.
You. What were you thinking?
Oh no, it's Therese.
The museum. That was my event. Did you think I wouldn't find out?
Oh, it was your event. But...
Shut up. I thought I could control my sister as long as Tongue was out of the picture, but nothing's changed. I should have expected that you'd succumb to Jeanette's influence like all the others, but how dare you!
I don't know what your lips are saying.
Don't lie to me! Jeanette already confessed she tricked you into doing it. It was probably all Tongue's idea. I'll deal with them later.
Oh
But
my.
that's still no excuse for you ruining my museum.
I have brought you the ghostly bauble.
Excellent. I'll take that. However, Jeanette claimed you did it for her. But let's say I believe you. After all, you've acted decently and rationally up to now. I imagine you'd still like me to call off the feud.
Yes, the worm is wiggling.
There's only one problem. If Tongue gets word that I threatened Jeanette, which he most certainly already has, it's not likely he'll believe me. So, in order to call off the feud, you're going to have to convince Jeanette to forgive me first.
Okay. How might this deed be done? I side with she of the greatest power. Command me, dark daughter.
I made some threats against my sister. Idle threats, involving fire and her impious satin sheets.
Well.
She took them quite seriously, and is avoiding me. I want to meet with her, and explain that they were said in the heat of the moment. I asked her to meet me at the Surfside Diner, to reconcile. But I'm busy with the club and my other endeavors. I'd like you to go to the diner and promise her that I don't plan to take any action against her. Wait for her in the back booth, near the phones.
This is more convoluted than my psyche. I will find her, and then we finish this. Roses for her when there should be stones, dear Baron.
I want to see my sister. Yes, I'll call it off once I've spoken with her myself. Just do what I ask.
All right. Will do. Get some more fun times going on here.
I missed you. Did you miss me?
Terribly. Let me show you how sorry I am. Boom. 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 There we go. See, that's why I like the seduction feat. It lets you feed in these public places without breaking the masquerade. Unlike when you're out in the street. If you're feeding and someone sees you, it's a masquerade violation. Get too many of them, and vampires just show up and start trying to kill you. Alright. So we're going to go in here, do a brief little save game. This one's going to be going a little longer. Okay. So in we go. Oh. Well, this is interesting. 4 guys in the middle of nowhere. Now, I'm going to do something a little fun here.
Hey, stop, man!
There we go. One of them's got a shotgun. That's not good. And now they're all walking back.
Jeanette, man.
There we have it. What's we got going on here? Shotgun? Don't mind if I do. What's on the phone?
I'm terribly sorry about that. My sister was just furious about your refusal to take part in her designs, so she sent those men to kill you. But I'm going to make sure it never happens again. Drop by. We'll take care of this tongue business.
She's crazy! Help!
Okay. Something weird going on here. Well, there's only you here. Can I feed off you? Okay. Check the old journal. Therese called you, told you the diner was a setup by Jeanette. Interesting. This is, I think, pretty much the last little bit. Check the old... Ooh. Okay, so I've got this up to 5. And if I boost this up to 6 for seduction, because I can't boost my appearance anymore, because that's 8. So yeah, we're gonna boost seduction up to 5 as well, because I think I need it. I hope. But it's good to have anyways. Yeah. There we go. Even though I can't,
Hey, you!
Mommy's here to get a little more sugar. There we go. All healed up. I don't think I need it. But it's good to have. And up we go. Now I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, but we're going to try. Something's going on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright. It messed up last time and kind of froze, so I'm going to give it another try here. Here we go.
You. I'm really sorry it had to end this way. I truly am. You seemed promising, but you've been tainted by the stink of my sister's schemes. And now, I'm going to make sure she never double-crosses me again. Don't listen to her. She'll kill us both. Save me and I'll help you find Bertram. I swear. Shut up, Jeanette! I warned you to stay away from Tongue. He's turned you against me. I always looked out for you, but you couldn't stand my success. You had to meddle, didn't you? I didn't want it to end like this, but you forced me! You never gave me any credit for anything, Therese. I was the one calling the shots. Bertram was dancing on my leash. How does it feel to know that I beat you?
So you gotta have your persuasion and I think your seduction high enough in order to get through this part. So I boosted it up to my persuasion being 5, and that's why I've got the blue thing. From where this hateful quarrel?
Isn't it obvious? I'm about to rid the night of this deviant, backstabbing whore.
Do you
Well.
realize that despite her condition, she still fornicates with kind, no less? So despicable. So unclean. You're one to talk, dear sister. Or should I say daddy's little girl? Do you want to know just how depraved the Baron of Santa Monica can be? Shut up, Jeanette. You'd love the world to think you're a saint. When you thought I was asleep, I used to hear Father come in at night. I heard him whisper how much he loved you in your ear before he... Don't finish that sentence, or you're dead.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it gets a little dark. Both sides need to cease this conflict.
Don't you want to hear what happened? How she became the pillar of the community she is today? Shut up. Just shut up!
Become mute, both mouths. Both sides need to cease this conflict.
Don't try and stop me. I've had to overlook her treachery, her seduction, relations with my enemies, and the consequences of it. But I won't endure her any longer. Endure me? Dear sister, you've done everything you could to smother me. You love to bury me in your closet, along with all your other skeletons. I'm the good girl. You're the wicked one. You've done nothing but plot against me, when I had our best interests at heart. Despite that, I've always covered up your mistakes. I've taken care of you, and this is how you repay me? Taken care of me? You've done nothing but keep me down, blame me for every mistake. Did you expect me to let you rule my life until the end of time? No, sister. You've had it coming since our last sunrise. Is that right, dear? If it wasn't for me, you would have never survived this long. Remember? They tried to separate us, but I refused. I chose this life, and brought you into it so that we could stay together. Obviously, you've forgotten.
Uh-huh. You must both learn to live in the same skin.
She's a control freak. People, things, emotions. If she can't control something, she gets rid of it. And you're a wild animal. You'll rub up against anything that'll take you in for the night. Then when you're stuffed and bored, you bite the hand that fed you.
If you could learn to join hands, think of the strength you command.
I don't think that's possible. How could I ever think to trust her again? Trust me? Who could trust you after what happened with Father Dearest? Father loved me. I was a good girl. I always did what I was told. You always hated that he loved me. You disobeyed him. You brought men home when he wasn't there. You were an awful daughter to him.
What of Janus, White Mistress? What of Janus, Dark Daughter? The past is a worn garment. Dispose of it.
Father came home drunk one day and mistook me for Therese. Because I'd fallen asleep in her bed. Don't listen to her. She's lying. Therese walked in while he was there, and she saw me lying with him, and so she went to the closet and pulled out his hunting shotgun, loaded it with deer shot, and blew his mind out all over the silly clown wallpaper. That's a lie. Father killed himself because of Jeanette. She made him miserable. As I recall, he died with a smile on his face.
Oh. History's shadow need not fall on you both.
Why? How will this time be any different?
Two sides of the same face cannot live apart. Cannot you see you live in the same skin? You're crazier than I am. Work together and your power will more than double.
Therese doesn't like to share. Jeanette's irresponsible. She's undependable. A venture like mine requires class and distinction, which is something a pigtailed, face-painting harlot does not lend very well. You do have a way with words, sister. You're right. I'm not in the same class, am I? I mean, murderers are so respectful these days.
Dark One, White Mistress, destroy each other, daughters of Janus. I don't know. I don't think my persuasion is high enough for this. White Mistress, stand not. Dark One, let the light carry more of the burden. I think I'll do that one, yes.
More responsibility? So that she can ruin every opportunity I give her? Of course. You're the only one who can secure zoning permits and shake hands. I'd never be able to keep up.
White Mistress, stand not in the way of the Dark One's plans.
But I only do it for attention, and out of love. You do it because you're vindictive and jealous, and you deserve it.
Run this house as a family, and you both may unlive another day.
If she would stop treating me like a child. If she would start behaving like a rational adult.
Was there never a time when you looked each other in the eye?
Yes, there was a time. When I was a child, I didn't have many friends. I suppose Jeanette was the only one. We never did get to go out of the house much. Father wouldn't allow us. He said we'd get hurt, so we stayed inside and we imagined our own worlds. And we spent so much time there together, ruling over those places. Those were happier times, before we grew apart.
You don't really wish to become an only child.
I never did, no. I guess I don't. Jeanette, if I were to offer you equal control in Santa Monica, would you quit consorting with Tongue? I'll stop working against you with him. But since I've got him in my pocket already, there's no reason for me not to pay him a little visit once in a while, when he can be of use. That's not a bad plan. There's just one more thing. I want to be in charge of Santa Monica, but only publicly. I want you to continue to convince others that our relations are strained. That way, we know who our enemies are. I agree.
Give me Boomstick, Dark One.
Take it. I'd hate to look at it again and think of what almost transpired. I suppose now that Jeanette and I have settled our differences, I'll call off the feud with Tongue. Bertram's hiding in an empty oil tank at the old gas station. I'll tell him to expect a visitor, and I'll ask him to be extra nice.
We share the same sweet madness, daughters of Janus. Farewell.
Please give Santa Monica's regards to the prince, and keep your tongue tied about what happened tonight, or we'll have to kill you.
Oh, well. So that's going to kick me out where? Right out of the asylum. Alright. So yes. That's going to be it. I'm going to call it a day here for this one. As of right now, sibling rivalry. I managed to persuade the Voerman sisters into coexisting. The feud's been called off. Tongue is hiding in an oil tank not far from the asylum. You must meet with him and get him to show you a way into the warehouse so that the explosives can be set. Alrighty, Rooney. So, yes. So that's done. I've pretty much gotten all of the quests that can be done in this area, at least for now. I've got to go talk to Bertram and head to the warehouse, but that is something that is going to have to happen next time, because I'm calling this episode here a close. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed my little trek through Vampire the Masquerade, even if it was a little bit longer than I intended. Sorry for the issues, but this is quite an old game running on a very new system, so there's going to be some problems. Just have to make sure I save early and save often. So yes, thank you all once again for watching. If you liked it, please go ahead and give the like button a little tap. Give the subscriber button a tap if you haven't already. That way you can be notified of any new videos that I happen to post. I tend to post weekly. And please leave comments in my videos if you do like them and would like to comment, because I would love to hear from you all. So yes, I will leave it at that, and you all take care, and I will see you all next time.